Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity, where last time we made it to Caed and we started exploring that. We cleared out the courtyard and we found a talking throne, and then we made it down into the depths where we ran into Merwold. Merwold? I think that was his name. Who's the Watcher we were here to find. And on the way we saw these visions, and apparently these visions were his past lives. It was really kind of heartbreaking what happened to him. But in the end, he ended up attacking us, and we were forced to kill him, which means we've leveled up. So we're going to go ahead and start the episode with a good old level up here. We are now level 5. So Eder, whatever his name is. Maybe it is Eder. I don't remember. I think it's Eder, yeah. We're going to level up your athletics again. That's going to take 6 points. That'll be all your points. Well, how much would it be good for survival? I don't think we'd really want anything from survival unless we can get all the way up to 7 for him. Get the extra damage reduction. Which might not be bad. I think his endurance is fine. Maybe we'll let's boost this up. It gets him to 5, so he'll be pretty close to getting closer to the second stage of damage reduction, which I think will be good for him. We're going to do that. Alright, and then you get a fighter ability. So we got vigorous defense here. The fighter becomes fiercely determined to deflect all incoming blows, dramatically increasing all defense for a short time. Once per encounter, plus 20 to all defenses for 15 seconds. That seems really good. I think we're probably going to get that. Let's see what else we got here. Disciplined Barrage. The fighter intensely focuses on her training, significantly raising accuracy. Guardian Stance. The fighter devotes all of his or her energy to defending allies, lowers accuracy, but increases deflection of nearby allies. Okay. And then into the fray. The fighter lunges through the battle, pulling an enemy into immediate melee range, causing pierce damage and leaving them dazed. Twice per encounter. Foe target does piercing damage and pull. That's actually... Oh, I kind of want that. That seems like it could be pretty good. And if successful, dazed for 12 seconds. If successful. What is... Oh, so it's an accuracy versus the reflex. I see. Or would we rather get just all defenses? I think we're going to get vigorous defense this time, but we might get into the fray next time. And that's it for him? Okay. And Durance, who's almost dead. He almost died. It was a tough fight. Let's see. You're going to keep getting your mechanics up. Yeah. All your points into mechanics. And then you get a bunch of new spells, which we're going to get those spells too. We'll look at them on our character rather than him. And then Kana, our new guy. Man, that cross, it looked really, really tiny before I spun it. Man, you've got really good lore too. You've got 2 people with really good lore. Makes sense for him too, because he's a chanter. I guess we'll just get it to 10. That seems like a nice thing to have. And then we get new phrases. We get one phrase. We can either take it from the first one or from the second one. Lo, their endless host, the harbinger's doom. Duration 5 seconds, lingers 4 seconds, and frightened. Resolve and dexterity are reduced by 2, and accuracy is reduced by 10. Sounds pretty good. So the one we have right now, the song we have right now for him is more of a AoE buff for our characters. Decreases the duration of and defends against frightened and terrified effects for allies in the area of effect. Nice. Allies have a hazardous trail of frost whenever they move or leave one, hobbling and causing freeze damage to enemies. Okay. Decreases reload time and increases the speed of ranged attacks for all allies. That could actually be really good for us. The fox from the farmer did run and leap. Reduces the accuracy of disengagement attacks for enemies. I kind of like this. Let's get this. Plus 20% reload speed and plus 20% ranged attack speed. If that affects Aloth too with his wand, that'd be really good, I think. We're going to get that. Since we have my main character's a ranged attacker. Always buff the main character. Alright, now it's our turn. And what are we going for? It looked like the last time we went into survival. Maybe we should just get ourselves some stealth. I mean, we don't really use it much, but maybe we should. Do we want any of this? Bonus damage versus flanked enemies, bonus movement, accuracy bonus versus creature type. Let's get one of those, so we get the accuracy bonus versus creature type. And yeah, we're gonna increase her stealth. Why not? Yeah, sure. Okay, so our new spells. We've got Circle of Protection, creates a large zone of divine shelter, granting allies a bonus to all defenses. Okay, that could be good. Despondent Blow, defended by, is that mind or willpower? Will? Nagging doubt in the face of unbreakable faith consumes enemies in the area of effect, lowering their melee accuracy and critical hit range. Dire Blessing, allies only, combat only, strengthens allies' resolve in battle, increasing the probability they will land a critical hit. Nice. Pillar of Faith, defended by Fortitude and Reflex. Calls down a Pillar of Divine Judgment, inflicting crush damage and knockdown on enemies in the area of effect. Oh, we can right-click for details. Okay, maybe we should do that. So this gives plus 15 defense for 14 seconds. Nice. This gives... It's a foe AoE, so minus 15 melee accuracy, plus 15% of crits converted to hits for 42 seconds. And it is against will. Okay. Plus 20% of hits converted to crits for 40 seconds. That sounds pretty good. 31 to 41 crush damage. And prone. I get a passive fortitude save for that. Okay. Prayer against restraint. Friendly AoE, immunity to hobbled, struck for 28 seconds. Freeze allies in the area of effect from perceived constraints, granting immunity to hobbled and struck afflictions. And then this looks like a heal. Restore moderate endurance, plus 26.8 endurance restored. Shows a portion of the caster's divine strength, restoring a moderate amount of endurance to all allies in the area of effect. And then Warding Seal generates a magical seal that explodes in a burst of electrical energy when an enemy comes into contact with it, inflicting shock damage. So we can put like little traps down with the runes. We also have the one that repels enemies. And then Watchful Presence. Friendly AoE, plus 36.1 endurance when endurance is below 20%. Oh, that's cool. Blesses allies with aid on a sympathetic soul, releasing a healing effect when their endurance is low. That sounds really good. Okay, done with that. And I remember, am I imagining it? Wasn't there like a time when these spells would come back after an encounter, like the lower level ones? It's not right now.
How may I help?
Alright, Aloth. So we could get you up to lore 10 as well. And I suppose we're going to save that point. And you get 2 spells here. Let's see. We've got Menelette's Bounding Missile. Summons 3 missiles that pierce through the target and leap to 2 additional targets each. That sounds really good. I like that one. Let's just go through them. Arcane Dampener creates a nullifying field of antagonistic magical energy around the chosen point, suppressing all beneficial effects on enemies in the area of effect. That sounds really good. That sounds like a really good debuff sort of thing. Oop. We got Arduous Delay of Motion. Alters the perception of time for enemies in the area of effect, lowering their speed and movement. So it's like a slow spell, okay. Yeah, it's kind of cool. We've got Draining Touch. It's a touch spell, it looks like. The caster's hand becomes a toxic parasite, causing corrosive damage to the target, weakening it, and converting its life force to the caster's endurance. Don't need that. Deleterious? Alacrity of motion. Caster draws upon his or her life force to gain an increase to speed and movement, while draining his or her own endurance. Okay. Interesting. Probably won't get that. Expose vulnerabilities. Bears the enemy's combat vulnerabilities for ult to see, reducing their damage reduction, deflection, and concentration. That's a really good one, too. Although I didn't really want to make him a, sort of a debuffer kind of character. I wanted him to be straight damage. But some of these sound almost too good to ignore. Creates a ball of energy in the caster's hand that can be thrown at an enemy, causing burn, freeze, corrode, or shock damage to anyone caught in the area of effect. Blights are continuously replenished until the spell ends. Nice. Lengrath's Displaced Image causes the caster to appear visually displaced, increasing their deflection and reflex for the duration. Additionally, many deflection and reflex attacks that score hits will be converted to grazes. Nice. And then we've already seen that one. Noxious Burst spews forth a poisonous cloud of foulness that causes corrode damage and leaves victims sickened. And last but not least, Ringrim's Repulsive Visage. The caster's face becomes a nightmarish mask of rotting insect-infested flesh or other images of unspeakable horror, compelling all nearby foes to become terrified and sickened. I think we're going to get Bounding Missiles and Arcane Dampener. I like those two. Now this is accuracy plus will. I don't know if his accuracy is that good. What is this one? It's accuracy plus will. Or reverse will. Okay, we'll go Arcane Dampener. Hopefully it'll be useful. Was that it? Actually, yeah, that's it. Okay. Cool. So go ahead and let's go ahead and loot, because we didn't loot last episode either. So Merwold, he had a Grimoire. We're going to go ahead and give that to you. Everything else will go in here. Primal Flame. Good. And looks like Kana wants to talk. Can I talk to him? How do I talk to him?
Poor
There we go.
Merwold. He couldn't contend with all that he knew of himself. A cruel fate.
It may be my fate too. He was weak. I won't end up the same way. I don't think knowledge was the problem. He said that if I can find out what caused this, it might help me. Maybe it's better to stay ignorant of some things. Never mind him. Let's go. He was weak. I won't end up the same way. That's the spirit. We'll have a look at that church he talked about. I look forward to finding out just what the Leaden Key's involvement in all this is. Cool.
Hey.
Alright, what do we have here? The sickly sweet smell of rot rises from the half-eaten fruit. Sickly sweet. What an interesting description. It's both sickly and sweet. Ooh, a lot of money. I like it. Got a lockpick over here too.
That's settled.
A rod. Okay. And some more money. Alright, everybody group up. And anything else in here? No. So.
You cannot wait that older set? I don't want to discuss it.
Huh? What was that, Ayla? If that is Ayla, who knows? We're going to explore the rest of the basement, even though we are feeling a little weak. But hopefully there's nothing too strong in here. Now, I do remember there being a very large dungeon in this castle. We'll have to be mindful of. You guys should be able to attack them, right?
Hey.
Interdiction. It's been a couple days since I've played. I gotta get back into the groove of things. Okay, you're just gonna fight them. Everybody, fight him. Move on. There we go. Simple enough. We can deal with spiders. No problem. Alright, we've got some boxes here. Ooh. Boots of Evasion. Reflex bonus +1. And a Scroll of Defense. Is that the first scroll we've gotten? Not really looked at the scrolls much. Do you have boots already? Yeah, you have boots of constitution. Boots of evasion. Could give them to you. Yeah, we'll give them to you since you're often on the front lines. There you go. Yeah, we do have some scrolls. Haven't really used any. And I got all these traps I don't use as well. But so far, besides Radric, we haven't really come across any fights that I couldn't do on a couple of attempts at least. I think Radric's actually the only one that's killed us. Cobblestones and bricks are bound to the rusted old cart by thick spiderwebs. But I'm sure we'll find something, especially now that I'm going in here like I am. Okay, I got some Zarips.
Yeah.
Something's odd about this door down here too.
How may I help?
Easy. Do another one. You're gonna just fire this guy. There we go. Simple enough. Now these guys don't give us any experience, so we're just killing them for fun, I guess. Well, we kill them because we have to, right? In order to get to the next place. Golden Duck. A shimmering wall of energy extends across this doorway like a curtain. It repels forward movement. Interesting. Perhaps the voice in that throne upstairs knows more. Perhaps. Let's go in here then. Nothing like a few skeletons and a spear spider. Ooh, a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Do that.
How may I help?
Ooh, we got fireball too. Let's do that. Is that a hold on. Okay, so it has friendly fire. Let's not do that then. What else we got? Arcane Dampener. Let's do this. Did that count? Nah, it shouldn't have counted. Holy Radiance.
Following your lead.
You fire. You fire too. Woo! That was nice. There we go. Was that your last second level or third level spell? I probably shouldn't have done that, huh? Oh well. I'll take all their legs. A wood beetle. Okay. Let's line up there. Get ready to take on these wood beetles. What's it about to do? A stone beetle? That's not good. Interdiction. Did it just teleport? That ain't good. Everybody hit the wood beetle? Oh no, it like did some sort of weird thing. It's doing weird things. Holy Radiance. I think we'll just have you attack. Should be okay. Okay, it's just the stone beetle now.
Yeah.
Are you singing? Are you doing your song? Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Ooh, good shot there.
That's not very helpful.
Good. Dead. 120 experience from him.
Hey.
And a beetle shell. Nice. Okay, what else do we got here? We got something on the skeleton. Just a sword. Got something down here. Just some gold. Now, there was a room over here. Let's go check this out first. Looks like, well, they've got a floor at least here. Okay, it looks like it just goes into the same area. Got some sort of a web sack. That's never good. It's a big spider, isn't it? Save it. I've been webbed. That's just a spear spider. There we go. Weathered and covered with a dull patina, this elaborately carved pillar appears far older than the surrounding structure. Rite of Hidden Wonders. Okay. Spider Queen. Oh god, it's so creepy. Okay, save it. Go. Okay,
Yeah.
so introduction.
Aye?
Gonna want to do... Try and... Let's just do this for now. You're doing your thing. You're gonna want to do this. Good.
Hey.
Attack the Spider Queen.
Yes?
Attack the Spider Queen. Do your thing. Okay. Somehow hit us way over here. That's not good. Dire Blessing.
Aye?
Gotta do that. Okay, good. Go ahead and do this too. Crush it. Like a bug.
Seek.
Did that not work? Doesn't look like it
How
worked.
may I help?
Okay, do that.
Hey.
Go ahead and do this. And do that. Oh, that's dead. That's good. You weren't even supposed to be attacking him, though, sir. Okay, so it's immune to being knocked down. Go ahead and do that.
Eh?
Let's see. Let's go ahead and go in here and do one of these.
How may I help?
You've still got one of those. Do that. Good. Attack. Okay. Got one more spell. Use it. Got him. Woo! Man, that was a lot of experience. 1,185 experience. Good stuff. Ooh. An Oidriact. Unique stiletto. Oidriact once belonged to a prominent military instructor in the capital city of Edir. The instructor was a cipher whose gifts were seldom used by his empire, and he grew frustrated at his superior's inability to see the potential of ciphers to perform key missions that no other force would be capable of. He began making his opinion known, and over time, the opinion became more subversive and radical. Until at last, his unsanctioned activities got him charged with treason. The officer and crew that came to detain him, however, underestimated him as much as the Empire had, and with only this blade and the talents of his mind, he slew the would-be captors. He fled the city and embarked on a life as a duelist, obsessed with proving his potential to any who would question it. In the end, his life ended in the manner that the lives of duelists typically do, and the potential he often spoke of would remain just that. The knife still bears his psychic imprint, and the wielder will often get flashes of the maneuvers the original owner performed in order to deliver the killing blows to his enemies or opponents. Some regard this as a curse, but many find value in it, and such experiences to better realize the knife's potential. Were it not for evidence of heavy use about the handle and pommel, Oidriact would seem new, its cutting edge perfectly beveled and honed with a single nick along its length. Without a single nick along its length. Cool. We don't have anybody using those yet. We'll take it.
Alright then.
Alright. Alright then. That's that. Okay, so what's this? Ooh, tiny spider. Pet. I don't like spiders, so we won't be using that. Alright, what's up here? Big piece of Audra. Oh, it's a hand. And stairs. Where are we on the map? Okay, I know where. Okay, I remember. Those stairs go up to the courtyard, I believe. Let's go back down and. I thought this door is supposed to open. I don't know how to open that door, but that leads into the big dungeon I was talking about earlier. Take that. which it's not open yet, so maybe we need to talk to the throne before that happens. Still, getting rid of that Spider Queen's probably a good thing for our new fortress. What's over here? So we got a door here that is locked.
Do that.
Gonna open that up.
Were they made on Ansawu?
Ow, ow. Okay. Get in there.
Eh?
So, interdiction. Okay. We've only got one of these left. Let's use... I don't really know what we want to use here. Do that.
Yes?
You need to do your thing. Hang in there, guys.
What?
Do your thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you're out of spells. Well, we have this. Speaker of the Restless. Speaks directly to the souls of his or enemies, filling them with dread of what awaits them in the wheel. Nice. I don't know if does that have an effect on these guys? It might. Let's try it. Okay, you need to be attacking him too.
Aye?
So you're out of things, so go ahead and just attack. Get that defense up. All of you attack him. Then one more. Should be okay. Good. Need to be very careful though. I didn't realize how low my health was either. That ain't good. Maybe we should go back and rest. I guess we could just sleep, right? Alright, that goes back to there. Okay. Well, we're almost out of here. Can't be too much left to check out, right? More money. Alright, what's up here? A looter. What are you guys doing here? This is my castle. Get out of here. Ooh, that's a lot of them. Let's retreat. Do that.
Hey.
Eh?
Interdiction. You're out of things. Bless us. Now would probably be a good time to use this, actually.
Hey.
You use your thing.
How may I help?
Did that not work?
Eh?
Good. Use that.
Aye?
You need to get out of there. Okay. This guy's attacking you, so come over here so it can't hit you.
Yeah.
You guys keep attacking.
Yes? Hey.
Knock him down. Okay, I think we're good now. Come back over here, hit them with that. Who's he attacking? Looks like he's attacking him, so we should be fine now. Everybody, attack the looter. Good. Okay. Drop him. Everybody attack him. Good, one more. The gold-packed knight. I think you're being attacked again. Get out of there. Yeah. He's the only one left. Attack him. Good. Man, that was close. He's got 9 health.
Hey.
Whew. I'm glad I recognized he was being attacked again. Alright, let's loot them. Some helmets and a lockpick. Very nice. What were they looting in here? Taken from me. A body with another helmet and some drugs. Do I need to do this?
Quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Durance has discovered something. What? What have you discovered? Pretty sure this door is supposed to open. Because that's supposed to be... I think that's the other way you get into Marigold's room if you can't open the lock. I don't know. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing...
Hey.
Get in there.
Eh?
Just hold on. Let's go ahead and have you come back here.
Not too alarmed.
Oh, I forgot you have these spells right now. Go ahead and do that. Damn it. Do it right. There we go. Works, I guess. Everybody on this guy?
How may I help?
Good. Everybody on the big one?
That's it.
Man, that keeps them on the ground for a while.
You're not getting through me.
Good. Man, that was a really useful spell, actually.
Hey.
Did all that. And this might actually be the end of the road. Yep. Okay, so that's everything down here. So that's... We did it. We did it without resting. Barely. Because Durance was... He's on death's door right now. He's got frostbite. Not doing too well. But we are done down here, so let's go upstairs, talk to the throne, see what's going on, what's next for Caed Nua. And actually, before I do that, I do want to take a look at our journal here and read where we're at now. So the old watcher here. The spirit of Caldera de... Marigold grew hostile after our conversation and suddenly attacked me. I had no choice but to kill him. I have gleaned what knowledge I could from his spirit, and it has shown me a vision of someplace far below, a secret chamber of some kind near the bottom, connected to a circular room with a table shaped like the sun. He has given me much to think about. He suggested my soul had been awakened to past lives, as his had. If Marigold is any indication, being a watcher with an awakened soul comes with a heavy price. He has directed me towards the City of Defiance, which seems as good a place as any to seek out members of the Leaden Key, the group which awoke this affliction within me. Right. Never far from the Queen. Marigold told me that I might find the Leaden Key in the City of Defiance, never far from the Queen. It is there I must go, if I'm to track down the man who triggered my awakening. Okay. And all you guys are coming with me, because you have no choice.
Aye, you're right. No sense listening to that old bampot. Damned Virago, not now!
Virago. Seems like he's got some sort of split personality. Alright, so we come in here, and there's the throne. It is a nice looking throne. We need some cushions on it, though.
I felt Marigold's passing. You slew him.
The old fool is barking mad. I did him a favor. Several of him. The steward is...
It saddens me to hear it. But part of me is grateful to no longer have to wait and worry in darkness.
The steward is silent for a moment. The air seems to chill.
This place has always known its master, long as it's had one. It has a will all its own, which has little to do with the castle and much to do with the land it's built on. It looks to you as Marigold's successor now, whether you care for it or not. A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed. But in the right hands, it could be so much more. If you had only seen it in its day. Will you stay?
Marigold said that I must go to the City of Defiance in search of the Queen. I've always wanted my own keep, even if it's a little cursed. What do I want with a ruin? I don't think Klesia ever really imagined having a keep of her own. Now that one's offered to her, though, I mean, it's kind of hard to turn down getting your own keep. Your stronghold is now available, and it doesn't seem like we have a choice if this is coming up. You can manage your stronghold at any time through the castle icon. Nice. I don't think she is... Like, she's never... This isn't the right thing, right? She hasn't always wanted a keep. And she wouldn't be as dismissive as a number 3 either, because it's like, hey, a free keep, right? But we'll go number 1. Marigold said that I must go to the city of Defiance in search of the Queen. The energy seems all at once to drain from the air. I see. If it's Defiance Bay you seek, I'm sorry to tell you that you've come a long way for nothing. The eastern Barbican collapsed decades ago, and Marigold never got around to rebuilding it. The road here is a dead end. He got as far as gathering materials before his mind became preoccupied. I could make arrangements to have it repaired, if it is your will. When it ceased to be the previous master's will, I became powerless to do anything about it. For what am I but the master's instrument? It would take time, but far less than finding another route to Defiance Bay. How do I repair the Barbican? Marigold set aside materials for the Barbican, and they are still available to you. In the future, if you wish to make further repairs to the keep, we will need coin for supplies and labor. What does being the master of Caed entail? Why, there are many responsibilities involved in maintaining a keep. The extent to which you wish to get involved is entirely up to you, of course. Part of the reason I am here is to ensure that things run smoothly in your absence, provided we have been given instruction. If you instruct me on which repairs you wish to conduct next, I will make the necessary arrangements. These may take some time to finish, but each will provide you with additional resources once they are complete, given somewhere to place them. We can hire tradesmen to provide you with supplies or ingredients. Nice. Repairing the keep will raise your prestige and draw both helpful individuals and unwelcome attention from bandits and opportunists. If we can raise the keep's security in turn, these will become less of a concern. You should know, however, that the position does not come without risk. Your name will grow in fame, and you must contend with threats to the keep, and then there are other things. Was there anything else, my lady? Other things? This is an interesting thing, right? Because we established that she was running away from people in her homeland, right? That's what she told Kalisha and everything. We don't know why they're looking for her, but people are looking for her. So, on one hand, it might not be a good idea to get our name around like that, like grow our fame. But on the other hand, if we could actually fortify the keep and everything, and we can get guards and soldiers and stuff, then we might be able to protect ourselves finally and maybe not have to run anymore. I think that'd be a good angle for us to go at with her character. Is that maybe she's been on the run for too long now in her mind. She's not that old. She hasn't actually been on the run for like an insane amount of time, but long enough for her to be tired of running. And maybe she wants to try to, I don't know, fight back. What did you mean when you said this keep was cursed? Marigold's curse was his own, a watcher's curse, but his predecessors have not fared better. There is a presence within the keep, or rather, far beneath it. At least, such has been the conclusion drawn by all those who have come to this place, for what spirits still linger in the endless paths oft speak of a master below. Every effort to settle here has failed. From the time of our Adiran colonists onward, beasts rise from the endless paths, until the new lord or lady is no more. The one who dwells below, this master, does not tolerate rivals, it seems. I have seen, from time to time, intrepid explorers descend to lay claim to what answers they can, but none return. This is the force which has kept Caed a barren ruin, and robbed me of my hopes. The endless paths! That, my friend, is where I must go. Where we must go, if you will go with me. Whatever devils lie beneath, think, too, what knowledge we will find. Perhaps this master speaks Adiran. What are the endless paths? The endless paths of Old Nua. That is the name given to the labyrinth beneath the keep. The Earl, we were warned by the Gunfathans that this site was cursed, and there is a legend attached to it, though at the time we thought nothing of it. The ruins were built, it is said, by a powerful Ingwithan named Old Nua, or Odd Nua, who ruled there until his people turned against him. They destroyed his endless paths, and filled many of the upper tunnels in with soil and stone. No one living knows how far down the tunnels stretch, and few who have ventured there have returned. There is much talk of riches and treasure. The promise of Ingwithan relics alone has drawn many fortune seekers to their deaths, I fear. Who is the master below? I cannot say with any certainty. I believe it must be tied to the man said to have been the architect of the Endless Paths, the Ingwithan tyrant Adnua. Some claim his spirit endures, or at least has laid a curse upon the site. I cannot imagine much remains of his work, for the ruins have been here 1,000 years or more, but what is left is impressive. The Earl certainly thought so. You may have seen, while below, the hand of the great statue Adnua constructed. Perhaps it is a statue of Adnua himself? But am I not the master of Cadnua? Of course you are. The keep would have no other. But the Endless Paths are a different thing entirely. It is unfortunate, really, that they are so closely intertwined. If the master below is not dealt with, there will always be a threat to the keep from within. I know it is much to take in, but if you would remain, if you would master this place, then I can only advise you seek out this foe before it destroys you. Okay? I have other questions. Yes, how can I help? Time to find this queen in the City of Defiance. You must know, this queen you're looking for, Defiance Bay has no queen. The Mekwins of Adir haven't reigned here since the war. The only queen with any power there is Wodika. I am told they erected an exquisite temple in her honor there, but I was never able to see it. 590 experience gained, good. If you mean to go there, we can get started right away on repairing the Barbican. You need only tell me what you wish to do, and I'll make the necessary arrangements. Merwold kept a ledger, as it happens, and I have taken the liberty of updating it. You could take a look, if you wish. Let me see what repairs I can make. Then we'll get underway at once. The steward's voice belies a giddy excitement. Know, my lord, that this is but the first and least of a great many undertakings. The keep supported a great many buildings and servants for many years. If you should wish it, we can repair some of the outlying structures, and these will bring you wealth and recognition, drawing people to your service. Rebuilding the defenses will keep your grounds from becoming overrun, as they did under Merwold's keeping. You need not choose all at once. I am pledged to your aid, and so long as you are master here, we will always be linked. You need not step foot upon these grounds to speak with me. Wherever your travels may take you, you can make your will known to me, if you but reach out. Oh, but first, of course, the Barbican. Upgrades. Upgrades to your stronghold cost money and take time to complete. Each upgrade can add security or prestige to the stronghold, or add additional functionality like resting bonuses, periodic free crafting ingredients, or new stores. Nice. Got 8,000 gold. Okay. Ooh, man, look at all these upgrades. I love keep building. It's great. What else we got here? We got status. Turn 1, nothing new to report. Turn 2, nothing new to report. Stronghold Actions. Events occur at the stronghold as time elapses. The higher your stronghold's prestige, the more positive the events tend to be. However, a high security is also important, as it can prevent theft and kidnappings. Adventures are opportunities for your companions and adventurers to experience while they aren't in the party. Okay, so if we leave somebody here, they're not getting experience. Is that what I'm gathering? Visitors can affect security and prestige of the stronghold while they are present. Some events even offer a rare item for sale during limited periods of time. Interesting. These are the upgrades. Hirelings. Hirelings help defend your stronghold from expensive collateral damage in the unfortunate event of an attack. They cost money to maintain, but their cost usually offsets the potential for danger. Hirelings also contribute to the security and prestige of the stronghold, sometimes negatively. Okay, and then party management. Okay, so we still have one more companion to get until we have a full party. From the party management screen, you can see what your allies are up to when they aren't in the party. If you've assigned them to adventures, you can see how long it will take for them to complete their assignment. Recalling a companion or adventurer from a mission before it is completed will forfeit all of the potential rewards for that assignment. Neat. And then that's our prestige, and this is the security. Okay. So first thing is the Eastern Barbican. The Eastern Barbican gates passage to the Woodland Plains, the crossroad between Cadnua Direford, and Defiance Bay. So that's going to be the first purchase. Completed. That was quick. Yep, so Prestiges +1, Upgrades +2. Eastern Barbican construction started. Eastern Barbican construction completed. Okay. So now we've got four other things we can build. We can build Woodland Trails. The Woodland Trails surround the domain of your keep. Upgrading them will grant both a Constitution and Athletic bonus when resting at Bright Hollow. The Warden's Lodge. The Warden's Lodge watches over the wilds near the Stronghold. Upgrading the lodge will grant bonuses to survival skill upon resting at the Bright Hollow, as well as providing access to the Warden, who offers high-level bounties. That sounds pretty nice. And then we have Bright Hollow Restoration. Restoring Bright Hollow will allow you to rest there. Other upgrades can unlock resting bonuses for it. That sounds like the best thing to get, probably. Or main keep here. Upgrading the main keep will repair your Great Hall, allowing visitors and adventurers to be available to you and your companions. Main Hall or the Bright Hollow Restoration first. Let's go with Bright Hollow. It's cheaper, it gets done faster, and resting is important. Finished in 2 days. Can I purchase multiple things at once? No. Okay. Bright Hollow Restoration construction started. Cool. Okay. The Master Below. Explore the endless paths. So that is a quest. My new steward has informed me that long ago, a powerful Engwithan constructed a labyrinthine dungeon beneath Caed, now known as the Endless Paths of Adnua. Adnua was killed by the people of his time for his deeds, but the steward claims that a powerful force still dwells within the ruins. Whenever someone attempts to take possession of Caed, this Master Below stirs awake and sends forth a flood of monsters to reclaim it. If I do not deal with this sinister presence, I may eventually share the same fate as the adherents who tried to claim this land long ago. Okay, good to know. It's actually kind of worrying. Never far from the queen, go to the Temple of Boudica. Looks like Kana has something to say. Restore the Eastern Barbican did that.
I confess, I was hoping our meeting with Mayorwald would go a little differently. But then, you have gained an entire keep. I don't think I've seen anyone inherit land that quickly since Caed the Younger read her father's will.
I don't know what that means. Caed the Younger. Caed the Younger. Okay. Yeah, it is kind of fortuitous, right? We could just land ourselves with a keep. I did come to the diary looking for a new home. It appears that I am one of the gentry now. I wish I could have gotten through to him. I don't see much use for this place. Or aristocrat. Ooh. So we didn't come here to find a new home. Appears I'm one of the gentry now. Maybe. Yeah, let's go with that. It appears that I am one of the gentry now. I wonder. I think the Direwood will be slow to call you Thanu, or even Lady. Not that you don't deserve the titles, but these things are always complicated. Still, in practice, you are king of the keep. Or is it queen here? It's queen.
It will give you a base from which to go searching at least. And then, there are secrets beneath the keep yet. With you at the helm, it should be easier to explore the endless paths.
I hope so. Okay. So we need to rest. That's what we need.
Hey.
Nice long rest. Do you have anything else to say, Mr. Throne? It's good to see you here, my lady. I can feel a change in the air already. There is much to do. Is there anything I can do to help? What's the state of the keep? Where to begin? Let's see here. Okay. No events currently pending. So it's still constructing that. Okay.
All right, then.
Well, let's, I guess we'll head out. We'll go rest somewhere. I guess we might just camp outside. Maybe we'll just rest a couple days. I think we'll rest and we'll start exploring the endless path, maybe. Right? We want to make sure that, we can leave without the place being overtaken right off the bat. And then right here we have...
Just like your breeches, scholar lad.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. I said nothing.
Bit to slick your britches, scholar lad. I don't know what that means, but... Alright, so this is leading out, right? Yep. This just mirrors the keep a lot nicer now. I love this song right here. This is a beautiful song. Alright, so we gotta open that trapdoor from below. Okay, I think we do have to camp. So let's go ahead and do that. What do we think we're gonna fight down there? I'm gonna go with Beast. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and rest. Sleep outside.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sneak up on you. Well, you seemed preoccupied.
You've just begun to stretch and soothe the aches from your body when you feel Aloth over your shoulder. He looks away quickly when you notice him, kneading his hands into squirming fists. What's on your mind? You seem preoccupied, Aloth.
Mad old watchers, a cult on our trail. What's not to worry about?
He laughs uneasily.
I suppose I've just noticed you acting a little, unusual lately. Talking to people who aren't there, remembering flashbacks of your previous life. I just want to make sure you're doing all right.
He seems to be wringing each bead of sweat from his fingers. He stares at a spot on the ground. Perception. Wonder what that was. I guess I don't know what to make of this either. Yeah, let's be honest with him. He's our friend.
Then I'm in good company.
He grins.
I should let you rest. It looks like we'll have another full day tomorrow.
He looks away again. Looks that way. Oh, we can talk to him and a deer. Let's talk to a deer first.
That old watcher. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that.
You said you had some things you wanted to ask him?
Nah, it's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. It's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, years. At least I got that out of it.
What was it? Come on, I don't like suspense. There's no need to be embarrassed, I won't judge. You're going to ask him in front of me anyway. You might as well tell me now. Come on, I don't like suspense. No, let's go with 4. You were going to ask him in front of me anyway. Might as well tell me now.
All right. Guess fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden. About how he'd turned against us and fought for Widewind. Been on my mind for some time now. The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Deerwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. It was right. But hearing claims that he died fighting for Rhea Ceres, that got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Widewind had in store, but if he really was Aethys...
He shakes his head.
I thought, maybe this old watcher would know how my brother died. So I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul or something. Use our connection. Told you it was dumb.
You're right. You should be embarrassed. I don't think it works quite that way. Well, why didn't you ask me for help? Why didn't you ask me for help? I don't know. 'Cause guess I didn't know you? It's hard to trust a stranger that says she's a watcher.
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. A watcher's not psychic. I think I just had this idea, and the idea made me feel a certain way, and I didn't want to lose that.
Really, if I wanted to find out about my brother, I shouldn't be starting with the Watchers. I should be starting with records. So why don't you? It took you 15 years to figure that out. You should be prepared that there may be no record of your brother's death. It took you 15 years to figure that out? He cracked a smile. Never occurred to me to go looking into it. Not till you put some crazy notions about Watchers in my head. Adir thinks a moment, his lips twisted to one side. He raises his eyebrows. If there was anything written down about it, they'd have it in Defiance Bay. They got an archive at the palace.
You've done a lot for me already, but if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well, you know. Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me. I'd feel better with you in there with me.
Odds are she'd go crazy and try to kill you because of me, but sure, I'll go with you, buddy. 590 experience gained. Nice. Fragment of a scattered faith. Travel with Edir to the records archive. Okay. Aloth, what's going on, buddy? Aloth seems lost in thought. He flinches when you draw near, sucking a sharp breath through his teeth.
What can I do for you?
You've been acting strange. You alright? You can start by explaining what's going on. Let's be straight to the point. You can start by explaining what's going on.
I wish I could, but as to walking memories and the old man who can no longer distinguish them from reality, I fear I'm at a loss.
His lips twitch into a flat smile.
And if Meerwald is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
I don't know what to think. He was out of his mind. I don't place stock in the ramblings of a lunatic. There's no point in speculating now. My situation is more dire than I realized. We've got to find this Leaden Key and fast. He was a monster in his past lives. He got what he deserved. Let's be a little vulnerable here. My situation is more dire than I realized. We've got to find this Leaden Key and fast.
That does seem like the logical course of action. I shall follow your lead.
He snugs his cloak about his shoulders. I want to discuss something else, though. Aloth looks at you with quiet attentiveness. How may I be of service? Tell me about Edir. Edir. I've been gone for more than a year now, but I suspect I will always think of the forests and fields of Edir as my home. We've thousands of years of history and tradition behind us, and there's a sense of dignity and responsibility that comes with that. He frowns. Of course, there's baggage as well. Our imperial past is still fresh in the minds of many, as you may have noticed here. Has it been difficult to adjust to the Direwood? People here are informal, hot-blooded. His mouth twists into a wry smirk, more attentive to insult than to duty. But as long as one avoids provocation, it's easy enough to get along. He steeples his fingers. I've got accustomed enough to keeping my thoughts to myself anyway. Aloth looks at you with quiet attentiveness. How may I be of service? How long were you in Gilded Vale? He shrugs, fidgeting with the hem of his sleeves. Not much longer than you. As you saw, it was hardly the haven that had been advertised. Any thoughts on what I should do next? He tugs at his sleeves. Meerwald urged you to seek out these Leaden Key agents in Defiance Bay, yes? If his condition is any warning, we should find them with all haste. That's all. Okay? Seems like he dodged my questioning of him pretty well there. Little bugger. Okay. I think this is a good spot to end the episode. In the next episode, we're gonna start going down into the Endless Path. If I remember correctly, it gets really hard down there, so I doubt we'll be able to do all of it in one go. But we'll push in, see what we can find down there. Try and keep them out of my keep for as long as possible before we go to Defiance Bay. But until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.